Have you ever caught yourself looking at someone else's life and wondering, why not me? Maybe you see a friend traveling the world, driving a luxury car or achieving their dreams, while you feel stuck in the same place. Maybe you feel like no matter how hard you try, someone else always seems to be ahead of you. But let me ask you something. What if I told you that focusing on others is the very thing that's holding you back? What if I told you that every second you spend watching someone else's journey is a second stolen from building your own? Think about this. When a sprinter runs a race, do they look at the person next to them? No. Because the moment they turn their head, they slow down. They lose focus. They lose momentum. And in that split second of distraction, they lose the race. The same applies to life. The more time you spend worrying about what someone else is doing, how much money they have, how successful they are, how happy they look, the less time you're spending on you. And that is the fastest way to fail. Let me tell you about one of the greatest Olympic moments in history. In 2016, Michael Phelps was in a high-stakes race against Chad Leclos. The entire world was watching. It was a battle between two elite athletes at their peak. But right before the finish line, Chad made one fatal mistake. He looked over at Phelps instead of focusing on his own lane. That one moment of distraction cost him the race. And what was Phelps doing? He wasn't looking left. He wasn't looking right. He was locked in, focused, eyes forward, and he won. That image went viral. You've probably seen it before. A powerful reminder that winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Now let's bring this to your life. How much time do you spend worrying about someone else's success? How often do you compare your progress to someone else's highlight reel? It's time to stop. It's time to shift your focus back where it belongs, on yourself. Because the only person you should ever compete with is the person you were yesterday. If you want success, if you want happiness, you need to stop looking left and right. Focus straight ahead on your goals. Elon Musk, the man who built Tesla, SpaceX, and revolutionized industries, didn't waste time comparing himself to others. When people laughed at his ideas, he didn't care. He stayed locked in on his vision. If he had spent time worrying about his competition, he never would have changed the world. And think about Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest footballers of all time. Do you think he wastes time worrying about what Messi is doing? He trains harder, works smarter, and focuses on being the best version of himself. That's why he dominates. But let's take it a step further. Look at Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty, faced rejection after rejection, and was even told she wasn't fit for television. Imagine if she had spent her time comparing herself to others in the industry. Imagine if she had let other people's success make her doubt her own. Instead, she focused on her strengths, honed her skills, and built an empire. Today, she's one of the most influential women in the world. And then there's Kobe Bryant, one of the hardest working athletes in history. He was obsessed with self-improvement, while other players were out partying. Kobe was in the gym at 4 a.m., perfecting his craft. He wasn't worried about who was ahead of him. He was only focused on being better than he was yesterday. That's why he became a legend. The moment you stop focusing on others and start focusing on yourself, everything changes. Your energy shifts. Your confidence grows. Your life starts moving in the right direction. Because here's the truth. The only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. Think about a tree. When a tree grows, it doesn't look around to see how tall the other trees are. It just stretches toward the sun. It doesn't worry about whether another tree has more leaves or deeper roots. It just focuses on growing at its own pace. you need to do the same. Every time you compare yourself to others, you're giving away your power. You're allowing their journey to dictate your emotions. But you have no idea what their struggles are. You don't see their failures, their sacrifices, their late nights. Social media shows you the highlight reel, not the hard work behind the scenes. So, stop checking who's ahead. Stop worrying about who's watching. Stop thinking about how fast someone else is moving. Your journey is yours alone. Here's a challenge. For the next 30 days, don't compare yourself to anyone. Instead, wake up every morning and ask yourself one question. How can I be better than I was yesterday? That's it. Just one step forward every single day. Because in the end, it's not about beating someone else. It's about becoming the best version of you. You must focus on your own journey. Look at Jeff Bezos. He started Amazon in his garage. He wasn't competing with bookstores. He was competing with his own potential. He didn't worry about other companies. He focused on what Amazon could become. That's why he built one of the biggest businesses in history. Or think about Serena Williams. She didn't become a tennis legend by comparing herself to others. She trained, she worked, she pushed herself to the absolute limit because she knew that her biggest competition was herself. It's easy to get caught up in watching others succeed. But when you do that, you lose focus on your own growth. You waste energy on things that don't help you move forward. Instead, take all that energy and turn it inward. Work on yourself. Improve your mindset. Learn a new skill. Take risks. Get uncomfortable. And remember this. Every second you spend worrying about someone else is a second you could have used to build your own future. So, what are you going to choose? Watching others? Or focusing on yourself and creating the life you deserve? So now, I want to ask you, what's one thing you can do today to focus more on yourself? Is it setting a personal goal? Cutting out distractions? Taking one step toward your dreams? Drop it in the comments below. Let's inspire and support each other because growth starts with action. And remember, never compare. Never doubt yourself. Your journey is unique, and every challenge you face is shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. Keep pushing forward even when it's hard, even when no one believes in you. Because at the end of the day, your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Take care of your family. Take care of your loved ones. And most importantly, take care of you. Your dreams matter. Your goals are worth fighting for. The only limits in life are the ones you accept. So don't accept any. If this message spoke to you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Mind Aura. Let's build a community of strong, focused, and unstoppable people. Let's lift each other up, motivate each other, and keep striving for greatness. Stay strong. Believe in yourself. And no matter what happens, keep moving forward. Your time is coming. Your breakthrough is ahead. Stay focused and make it happen.